whole new facility, is that right?
This is a whole new facility. Well, our equipment isn't all new. Our equipment is the same equipment we've had. We've been in business since 2007, and we've been serving the university since 2007. But we've been in 2 other facilities until we moved into this one.
And what are kind of the differences of this facility?
The differences of this facility is that it has much more space, it's much better laid out, and we're able to service our equipment much better. And also the people who will be working in there will be much more comfortable because they'll have more space to work in here.
Can you tell us just kind of in layman's terms what all goes on behind these doors?
Sure. What we are doing is making tiny devices, and these can be applied towards solar cells, they can be applied towards semiconductor chips, they can be applied towards the guts of a computer, disk drive, and other unique and interesting things like that.
And it's very important to keep all of that stuff uncontaminated. Would that be an okay word for it?
That would be an okay word for it. It's very important to keep things very clean.
Tell us a little bit about why that is.
Well, one micro device can be destroyed by a dust particle. So if a dust particle lands that's half a micrometer in size on top of one of these devices, it can completely wipe it out. So it's very important to keep it clean. The photolithography area where we pattern with light is actually a class 100 area, which means that there are less than 100 particles, half a micrometer in size, in 1 cubic foot of space.
Talk to us, I know you were talking in there a little bit about why the lighting is the way it is.
Yes, the lighting is the way it is so that the photo resist that goes on top of these silicon wafers, for example, those are light sensitive polymers. And so the light is yellow in there so that we don't accidentally develop the polymers before we intend to do that and make patterns.
How does this facility, would you say, rate with other universities having something similar?
I think it rates extremely well. What we don't have is a nanofabrication facility where we would use electron beams to write nanometer size patterns. What we can write are micrometer size patterns. If we had a nano-size facility, then we could easily rank with one of the national nanoscience infrastructure network labs, there are 13 of those around the country. But we certainly rank very well with labs in other universities, and we certainly service the science and engineering part of our university very well with this facility.
How many students get to take part with this or work with you on this?
A lot of undergraduates actually work with us on this. Last summer we had 6 or 8 undergraduates working with us, and what they do is they get paid to train on the equipment, and then they use the equipment to train others. And they actually keep the facility clean, they keep it organized, so they're able to actually run the facility.
How long is a cleanup, or often do they have to clean the facility down?
We keep it clean on a daily basis. There's a roster for folks to take out garbage and change the tacky mats, the sticky mats that we stepped on when we first went in there, and then on a more a weekly or a monthly basis, we change out the foil in some of the equipment, like in the spinner, keep it clean, and mop the floors and so forth.
I know it might be kind of hard to pinpoint, but what's kind of, in your opinion, the biggest benefit to having this kind of a lab, maybe both for the students and then the scientific community?
The biggest benefit of having this kind of lab is that it puts us in the picture as far as research is concerned, so that we can actually make the devices that are at the forefront of today's research.
Is there anything else that you just want to add or you feel like it's important for people to know?
It's important for people to know that there is this facility within the university and come and talk to us about their needs, their research needs, and what they would like to do, and we can find a way to do it with them, for them.